I still can't see the window, really. Anyway, Istanbul's out there. I'm right here with you guys. Um, let me close this. Actually, it's gonna let in more cold air. It's pretty cold in here. So, um, I took a little. I went back to the room. I started crying, and I fell asleep crying. And Bridget, coddled me. No, I did pass out though. Right when we got back. Um, I am pretty freaking not happy. uh, but I mean, in the end, it does boil down to what I said earlier. Like, you win some, you lose some. Sometimes you're the hammer, sometimes you're the nail, and I was the nail. So, the first video I made right afterwards. Sorry, guys. Dude, my phone is sitting still. So this is the Wi-Fi that the thing was streamed on. This is the exact same Wi-Fi. So let's go on, Derek. Nice to have you. You have to be able to lose to understand how you can get better. Thank you. Who had the best match? I only saw John. There was some awesome matches. Best match. I mean, Michael Todd's match was pretty awesome. Gennady Vikvinia and Dave Chafee was pretty freaking awesome. Even Paul Lynn had a great match too. I really like Paul. I'm gonna say Paul Lynn. Paul Lynn match will be my favorite match of the day. Um, how the refs argue, I know. Just look at the bags under your eyes. It's not hard to see why you felt weak. I don't honestly. I don't know what it was, guys. It sucks. It sucks being weak. Like I was. It's not a time where I wanted to be weak, but it is what it is. And damn it, I definitely don't want this to come across as me making excuses. Morozov was way stronger than me. I'm not at all in any way trying to take away at Morozov being stronger than me, because he was. Yes. That. Okay, I don't want to get back. I don't want to get too much into me. $20 super chat from Ricky Walker. Oh, trying to cheer me up, Ricky. Thank you. Says hilarious commentary and way to keep Coach Ray's cringe to a minimum. I only has other commentary on to confirm lag. Okay. Yeah, thank you for the super chat, man. I really appreciate it. Making me less sad. He's buying my way out of sadness. But yeah, I'm glad some people could enjoy the commentary, guys. It was fun being there and hanging out with Ray. We definitely had a good time joking around. Dude is funny, and I'm sure we will hang out again. Yeah, we were cracking a lot of jokes. Let me see if I can remember the order of matches. So obviously I went first. We already talked about that. I got 3-0'd. Then after that was immediately after that was Marcio and Sahib left-handed. Marcio was just too much. Sahib could not run. The first few matches, the first like 5 matches, were pretty much 3-0s. They were shutouts for the most part. So then after Sahib and Marcio was, I think, Matt Mask and Morozov left-handed. Did they go right to that? Or no, was Tobias beating Evgeny Prunic was huge. Tobias was on fire today. Maybe Dave is not so far to reach. No, no, guys. Dave out for right now is out of reach. Even if I was like peak form right now, Derek. Like I mean, we have to say that Dave beats Morozov, right? Because assuming that Dave beats Morozov pretty comfortably, I mean we have to assume that. Then I have a ways to go. Aussie arm wrestler Jake in the house. What's going on, buddy? Says we still love you, Derek. Love you too, man. Like I said, yeah. Sometimes you're the hammer, and sometimes you're the nail. I was the nail today. It's not slowing me down in the slightest in terms of my climb. Excited to get back and really get after it and start training. Still have a ton of potential, so we're gonna get there. I'm trying to remember the order of the matches off the top of my head. Did you know the order of the matches?
No. There's a list of them if you want to look at them.
Oh. Well, okay. If you guys remember, after that match, I think it was Tobias and Prunic was sometime after that, and Tobias won left-handed, and then Matt Mask and Morozov left-handed. Matt pretty much gave up after round 1. Said, "Oh, dude, you're way too strong left-handed." And Morozov walked through that. I'll type the matches for you. Thank you, Mr. Aussie Arm Wrestler. And then No, it's not in order.
Nobody's the names.
um,
Oh, puppet.
and then let's see. So then F.A. Comic and Zarab. Zarab and F.A. Comic is Aussie arm wrestler. Okay, Aussie, he's typing it to me. Um, Maxim Morzov, that one he gave up. Great job commentating. Thank you so much. Zarab and F.A. Fa trying to roll out there. Zarab was able to pull without his wrist, which really showed a lot about Zarab's bicep and how strong how strong his bicep and elbow flexors were. He drove sideways without his arm and was able to pull through Fa's posting ability, which is impressive because Fa has a lot of post. So that just credit goes to Zarab big time on that. Fa was looking aggressive and looked strong, but Zarab was on a different level. He definitely was. Lost stream from end of your match to Barbosa. Ooh, that sucks. Michael actually won showing the footage. Yep. Good for you, Derek. I gotta believe if you're at your peak, you can hang with him no matter whether. I'm aiming for that, man. Then Paul Lynn and David Samushia so the Paul Lynn match, that was one of my favorite ones, especially Paul debuting on the international stage like that, and he was able to hang with legendary David Samushia. So that was huge to see. My brother Paul Lynn take that win and be able to be so aggressive and be successful in different angles. Once Michael Todd won, it was on fouls, it wasn't on strict. Yeah, he won. The one he's talking about is where he pressed at round 5. He pressed and they called double elbow foul, but Michael apparently didn't go off the front of the pad. So that's the argument that he pinned him, and then they have screenshots of him pinning people or pinning what's his name, pinning Rivas. So after that was Krazi versus Arif Ertem. Arif was a ton. That dude was 330 pounds. He was thicker than me, and he was a tank, dude. He went just blasted Krazi wherever Krazi wanted to go. Krazi eventually got to the straps. He thought the straps would favor him in the hook, and Arif still went wham, just straight sideways. Krazi didn't have much for Arif today. So, but I know Krause's going to keep pushing. I mean, that's kind of a motivational guy for me right now in the situation I'm in, right? Someone that can take that L and just keep training, keep pushing. So, Marcio, then Tobias Barong. That was an impressive match on Tobias's part. I was surprised that when it went to the hook like that, Tobias was able to hang in there with Marcio and really give him a good war. I was talking later to Marcio about it, and he was saying how Tobias is driving up even in the hook, and Marcio was trying to connect his hand to Tobias's wrist so he can really tax his bicep. Really impressive. Just all in all, Tobias was super impressive arm wrestler today. Marcio took the win, but yeah, dude, Tobias was next level. That guy's the future. Matt Mass and Prunic. That one was one of the upset match I wanted to watch. I wanted to see if what Matt had for him. When all things were fair, there were some angles where Matt could definitely make Prunic have to work, and he was definitely if it was straight wristed and stuff like that, and Prunic wasn't starting carved, he definitely had to work to get his hand and wrist. Prunic kept starting carved and got in foul trouble because of it. But in the end, he was stronger than Matt in 7 places, and Matt was stronger than him in 3 places. He just had a few more options, a few more angles than Matt, and it showed. Then he rubbed Matt's head. That was crazy. I thought Matt was going to hit him. I couldn't believe he did that. But it was a good match. Obviously, Prunic was the one that came out on top, but it was definitely a good match. Arm Wrestling Gamer said, did it feel like your normal setup? Felt like you had that match in power for sure. No, he was definitely stronger than me. The hand felt like maybe there's something to do with his hand. Maybe. But in terms of the setup, the very first match, I had my setup going on. I liked my setup. But they did the weird ready go, and I got flashed. I was like, whoa! I was not ready for that at all. And then round 2, Todd Hutchings was like, we'll try slipping. And I was like, okay. I was just like in emergency mode, and I was like, yes, sir, Todd Hutchings. You say slip, we're slipping. Like, I normally wouldn't have done that. I probably would have just tried to adjust and tried to hold on even more the next one. But I tried slipping, didn't work out, and then round 3 I hooked and I got destroyed. But yeah, round 1 was my normal setup, but not my normal ready go. Anyway, Aussie Arm Wrestler Monster Michael Todd versus Rivas. So that match was crazy because the where Mike was strong I went out to his house with when I went out there and trained with Mike. We were worried about his riser and his wrist holding up against Rivas. Like we were worrying about the things that he lost to Gennady because like he lost his wrist and all that stuff. So that's what we were stressed on. And like I said to everybody, and like I said to Mike, like it felt really good, dude. Like I was like, man, your riser and your pronator and everything feel amazing, Mike. So and those held up. I'm happy to say that the riser and all that stuff held up on Mike. Now, it was a whole different ballgame. He got into his hand and wrist held up. He compromised Rivas's wrist, and Rivas was able to press and push through that. So it was just a different set of problems. But I feel like, in a sense, the old Michael Todd is back. It's still right. I mean, that's how he would lose traditionally. Is people go flop press on him and in a war and like get all crazy and barely get that little pin by lunging and it dips down for just a second. That's the old Mike. So if people want to see the old Mike, I mean, that's how the old Mike would lose when he did lose. You know what I mean? And I know they're arguing saying he didn't lose, and that's fine. You know, but I'm saying like those are the type of matches he used to have that you'd have to flop press and get all crazy to beat him. So, yeah, I mean, I'm still interested to see Mike pull, and I hope he has cool matches lined up, and I'm still interested to see how people can handle Michael Todd and if they have an answer for him. After that was Todd and Irakli. That's what I said. I predicted that Todd would destroy Irakli, but I predicted that John would beat Zarab even easier. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I mean, Irakli's amazing, but Toddzilla is just way too comfortable without his wrist. He's just way too comfortable losing that and just driving sideways. It doesn't really matter what you're going to do. Rocky fell prey to the traditional Todd Hutchings style. I mean, that was just like, that's what happens. I know there's a lot of hype around Irakli, especially because he's on Levon's team and all the training videos and stuff like that. But yeah. So I guess I'll eat this now. Yeah. I guess I'll eat this chocolate bar now, huh? I mean, it looks good. It's just been sitting here. Okay, so there was a couple more. Dave versus Gennady. Now, that match was crazy, man. It was just like, that match was what last time they pulled, right? It was really similar circumstances. It went the distance, and at the end, Gennady started getting some stops, but it was a little too late, and Dave just went ugly sideways through it and overpowered Gennady. And this time, Gennady started getting stops, and we're like, oh no, here it comes, the same thing. But oh man, oh, can't wait to challenge with Beer Man. Thanks for reminding me, Alex. Oh, I forgot, I lost the bet. I hadn't thought about that. Thank you for making me feel worse than I already felt. But yeah, I mean, the Gennady and Dave match, Gennady got that stop, and once he got that stop in the hook, I was like, oh no. Because, like, stopping Dave in the hook is pretty crazy. Just broke a piece off. Let's see what this chocolate's all about from Kazakhstan. It's dark chocolate. I hate dark chocolate. Whatever. I should probably just eat it. Maybe I'll get stronger. So, Mr. McPhee, thank you. Another member in the house. Thank you, sir. So, what's the last match is John and Zarab. Touch on that real quick. Zarab was pissing John off. He was getting that. I mean, I knew John was going to control Zarab's wrist, but Zarab pushing down like that and pitting John center table. I was like, oh no, you're pissing off the goat. Don't get John mad. So that was interesting. But I couldn't see John losing it. He had too much control, too much hand and wrist control. Then he had enough arm, even in weird angles, to be able to hang in there. So yeah, I mean, that kind of went as expected. I think everybody figured John was going to 3-0 the guy. And Zarab got those weird pins. The first one was questionable, but the second one was definitely a pin for sure. And so, like, credit to Zarab. I mean, getting any pins on John is pretty freaking hard. Anyway, all right. So there's my little recap of my thoughts on the matches. talk to the chat for a little bit with you guys. Spencer, what's going on? Smoke 1848 says Tobias may be a fun match for you in the future. Yeah, I need to go back, guys. Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing I didn't really touch on earlier or last video is like I've said to you guys 1,000 times. My goal here is to find my ceiling, my roof, see how strong I am. Right. That's what I wanted the Dave Chafee match for. The Tom Nelson match didn't show that to me. The Tim Bresnan match didn't really show that to me. And I was like, okay, let's go for an even higher ceiling. Let's go for Dave Chafee. That was the original plan, right? That match didn't work out. So then I was like, okay, well, Morozov. I got offered this random match, last second. I was like, screw it. I'm in good enough shape. Let's go out there and test with Morozov. That's a good test. But to me, like, and that's what matters, right? Is I'm trying to prove this to myself. That matters the most, and then I also want to prove it to you guys. This didn't reflect to me exactly where I'm at right now. So Matt thought it might be X-Lax trying to mess up with your opponents. Turns out Morzov's a really nice guy, though. That's Sean right there. Hey, Sean. Anyway, okay, I want to finish my thought. So I know that a traveled version of Derek gets destroyed by the number 11 guy. I wish, man, it sucks because Sean Crowther, the guy right here in the chat, just joined up. He warmed me up. He grabbed my hand and warmed me up, and when he was just rolling like this, I was at like 90% trying to hold on to him. Before my match. And so I'm like, man, I know Morozov was stronger than me no matter what, even if I was 100% today, but I just, it's frustrating because to me, I feel like I didn't really get to test myself all the way. But we know I'm not near Dave. We know that much, right? Minimum of we know that. So we know, if I'm trying to find out where I'm at, we know I'm below Dave. Okay. And because I'm pretty sure we all agree Dave is stronger than Morozov. So, where? Somewhere in between Tim and Dave? Maybe. Unless Tim was that weak, right? And I have been an old beat up Tim. So, yeah, I don't know. It's still just a goal of mine trying to figure out where I'm at exactly. And while still improving and trying to climb up the rankings, Let's see. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Oh, you guys took off on me. Oh, there we go. I can't believe Gennady beat Chafee. What a comeback. I knew it was going to be bad when he started to fire up. Yeah, once he got that stop, it was over. Spence sharing the road to 10K. Yeah, guys, I got a good amount of subscribers off this. We're almost at 10K. If you guys are watching this and you're not subscribed, please subscribe. This is still going to be... You guys, I'm still going for number one. This is, like I told you guys before I went out here, even if I got my ass kicked, it's not going to change anything. I'm going back home and we're training our ass off. So goal is still be number one. Honestly, the people that are still supporting me through this kind of shows the ride or die homies. Because I promise we're going back, we're hitting it. Like I said, it's not slowing down at all in terms of my prep and trying to get stronger and move forward in the sport. So, but yeah, we're almost at 10K subs. It honestly, losing sucks, but it does take a lot of pressure off you. I do plan to compete more when I get home. I just want to get more time on the arm and more experience in there. So yeah. Mamma Mia says, swear I haven't seen one person talk about the John Brzenk match. John was he was in control. But Zarab was able to squeak in like a flop press win. One legit flop press win, and the other one was kind of iffy. The refs called it maybe a little bit out of position. But yeah, John pretty much was in control, though, which wasn't expected. Arm, I think, would destroy Prunic today and beat Chafee after would not surprise me. Maybe. He felt amazing to me, but who knows, man. Do you prefer best four as 4 to 6 matches? No. Same thing, only harder now, man, says Spence. Spence, a member of the team. Spence, thank you for hanging out with us, man. David Marr says, don't mess with the angry goat. Zarab found out the hard way. Yeah, he did. Freze M says, since you're postponing your match with Dave, will you accept a match with Richard Lucky's in August? You mentioned it live a few months ago. Man, I haven't heard anything else about that match with Richard, but that I haven't even thought about that. That sounds super interesting. The Drew 24 says Tobias and Derek have similar physique and frame today. Derek very slightly bigger overall. According to today, guys, like I don't know. Like, am I even? I don't know. I mean, Tobias looked amazing today. So maybe I should slow down on that whole beating Dave thing while he's using two hands thing. This is Alex. Yeah, thank you, Alex. Let's get those likes up, says Spence. What do we have? 51 likes, 152 people in here. Yeah, guys, can we spam that like button a little bit? I'd appreciate that. Close down the live chat, hit the like button, open up the live chat. I appreciate that, guys. Zrob pulled some crap with that pin, says Bygone Era. Yeah, it was questionable, but dude, still getting a pin on the GOAT is something to behold. JWeb Fitness says, it was cool to see you on the big stage, man. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate that. Justin, one of my teammates, excited to get home and start putting in work. My teammate Mega Mike took a loss that he's not too excited about today to Corey West. Corey 3-0'd Mike. And I was texting Mike. I know he's pretty motivated to get training just like I am. Yeah. Can't wait for the challenge with Beer Man. Any after pulling? No, man, I didn't after pull. I mean, I saw them all down there, but I could feel it in my arm. Like, I will just get destroyed by every single person on that stage. It's just a bunch of world champions down there, and it's like, I'm going to go down there. I won't even have fun. Like, you know, go down the arm wrestle like you're going to have fun, but I would just get my shit tossed by everybody. And that's not that fun to me. It'd be fun if I was strong and I was in there and giving things to people and trying out with Gennady and this and that, but, like, I had nothing. I could tell I had nothing. I was just going to get destroyed. So I should have went and filmed, but I was also in a super bad mood after getting my ass beat, so I kind of want to go back to the room and lay down and just kind of lick my wounds. The Drew 24 says, so Dave probably better tournament puller, endurance not as good. I mean, I think his strength would favor a tournament, yeah, but I mean, he's still a great super match puller. Spencer sharing the member link if you guys want to become a member of the channel. Thank you, Spencer. You're the top moderator in the world. Daniel, you're pretty good too. My brother says, love you, Derek. Awesome commentary. No offense to Ray, but it was much better with you. Sorry about the loss. Always fun to see you compete. Thank you, Brad. I appreciate the support, man. Smoke1848 says, chocolate with some shrooms melted in, maybe. Dark chocolate should go with certain hard liquor, says a Drew 24. That's what I heard. Mr. McPhee says, be hilarious if it was THC or shroomy chocolate. It only starts like a dark chocolate, but then goes almost like a milk chocolate. That's true. It did start like a dark chocolate and smooth out a little bit. Could Morzov beat Monster Michael Todd? Man, Morzov I felt today was friggin' a freak. So, I don't know, man. I'm not the right guy to ask. Kareem Artun says the pin rule felt so awkward. Yeah, it was kind of the weird. They were going over the rules right before. None of it's written down. James Stewart says, dude, you're a monster. If you had the sauce, it would be a different ballgame. Maybe. Derek the Dark Chocolate Smith. Let's see. Oh, I got a $5 super chat from Ricky Walker. Sorry, Ricky, I misconstrued that in my brain. Thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that. Supporting the channel as always, guys. Every super chat, you know, digs me a little more out of this depression I'm in. Adam, that one guy says, hit the like. Yes, thank you guys for spamming that like button. Did your nerves drain you? No, I don't think it was a nerves thing. Because I felt, I mean, my nerves before my 10 match was even more. I mean, I had my entire hometown and everybody there. Like, that was nervous as hell. I didn't want to lose in front of them. So I don't think it was a nerves thing. Another 699 super chat from Red Rocket Pig says, waiting for Matt's right hook when Prunic rubbed his head. Oh, I know, right? I thought Matt was going to fire off on him. Hey, Sean Crowther's in the chat. He's with Matt somewhere in this hotel. Sean, did Matt talk about how he felt when he rubbed his head? Was he pissed off? We thought he was going to hit him. Ricky Walker with another $4.99 super chat. It's one of those super sticker things. Thank you, man. Thank you for the support, you guys. Awesome. Thank you. Do you think Morzov should be ranked higher than where he is? Yes. I don't know where, but to the guy I felt like a tank, dude. Oh my god. But yeah, maybe I'm just that weak. The Drew 24 says 60-day prep and 3 days rest after flying help more. Yeah, I mean, if I had a full prep, that would be awesome. And just, I mean, physically, but also in terms of motivation or concentration and like focus. Yeah, but you know, who knows? Daniel says his old lady drained him. Well, okay, another super from Ricky Walker, another $5 super sticker. Man, throwing me money, man. Thank you. I appreciate the support, man. Uh, Thank you. I appreciate all that, all the love everybody's throwing out, all this money at me, make me feel better. Um, where are we at? Oh, there's a $2 super €2 super chat. After some more workouts, maybe you can beat me. Said Tom Van Whitewinkle. Maybe. Um, oh, you guys are taking off on me. Damn it! I was trying to catch up. Oh no, you guys are.
Sean. Sean wrote something after Daniel.
Okay, wait. Dude. Did your nerves drain you? They think you'd be more soft. Lady drained him. Seriously, that was 90%. You felt like nothing when you felt nothing like when you were in Vegas. Okay, thank you, Sean. Yeah, dude. I was when you were warming me up and you were doing that, I was dying. Like I was like, oh no. I could feel like I was at almost 90%. Like my arm was taxing trying to do that warm up with you. Okay, I'm glad you. I just felt like nothing, right? And that was so much for me. That was so much. Dude, it was killing me. Um, $10 super chat from my boy Lorenzo. Says love you, bro. I'll see you when we get home. We got a lot of work to do. Maybe Tim just had a bad day. If you rematch, maybe he gets a win on you. Yeah, maybe, Dweeter. Maybe that's the case. That's it, says Dave Anderson. I don't know what you're referring to, but okay. Arm wrestling rankings are impossible. I agree. Derek, did you watch any after poll? No, I walked away. Peter says, I have those days where I feel weak for no reason. I don't know how everyone can peak so constantly on a specific day. I agree. Today was definitely not a good one. It's not like boxing or MMA. Just because you beat one guy and he beats another, it's not as solid you'll beat the other guy. I agree. Yeah, arm wrestling math is weird. There should be something like top 8, but not top 8 to officially rank arm wrestlers. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Smoke1848 says, hell yeah, we're here till the end of the line. Sean, man, that wasn't you. Don't feel bad. You just had an off day. That's such a weak excuse, though. Like saying that is so horrible. So I just want to keep giving credit to Morozov. He was amazing. The Schmo says, think you've been looking good, but it's just a huge jump to elite level, and you hit a speed bump on the road. No biggie. Just keep putting in the work. Although, not sure if I'm allowing you back, and you kind of. Kazi McNamara says, compete. The golden rule. Yep. Mr. McPhee says some guys are better tournament pullers than most, but most top guys are best at super matches. I will be a super match monster. It will happen. I like super matches more, man. I like using my head and adjusting and things like that. You just have to have the strength and power to do the adjustments, which I didn't actually have today. More push-ups and squats, says Dave Anderson. Yes, sir. Zulo says, Derek, do you think you feel weak because of your weight? I mean, I was heavier than this when I pulled Tom Nelson, so I don't think it was a weight thing. Adam says, still a beast, pull Corey. LOL. Yeah, I mean, I would definitely like to pull Corey West. Another $6 super chat just came in from Red Rocket Pig. It says Tazell and John is just as exciting to me as Devin versus Levon is. Yeah, that is an interesting match. Man, John and Tadzilla right now would be insane. That would be a crazy match to watch. I think John feels like Tadzilla would beat him. I think, if I heard correctly, I think he made a comment about Tadzilla being a little bit too much right now, but I'd like to see it. I'm not sure. I thought I heard him say something like that. Dave has to do some cardio, says Mark, KDX Rider. Yeah, maybe. More calf raises. Why are we doing squats between rounds? Pumping your legs helps you recover. It moves blood. So people think that if your forearm is full of blood, that it'll move blood out of your forearm and into your legs. If you start doing squats, the blood will rush to your legs. So that's why people do squats. Or I do squats to get the blood moving. That's why you'll see me doing air squats before the match, to get the blood moving. I think the same plan, but longer term is the idea. Devin has been pumpkin training for 2.5 years. Eat more beef. I'm trying. Vincentio Antonio. Even though I like Vitali, I think we should stop ranking non-pullers until they come back on the table again. Yeah, makes sense. You could have beat up on Ray a little in the after poll. I know, huh? I should have. Ray. I'd love to beat up on Ray. Chin up, you're only 25 years old. Thanks, Bruce. Feeling young. Spencer, more likes, guys. 160 plus people, plus 69 likes. Smash that like button, boys. Thank you, guys. How do I see Corey West Mega Mike match? It was on the TAL, Texas Arm Wrestling League website. Another $20 super chat from Mike. What's going on, bud? No more svelte, Derek. Next time, come in at 400 pounds. I'm going to have to. That's it. I'm just going to have to be 400 pounds. Thank you for the $20 super chat, man. Always supporting the channel. My boy right there. Oh, always a big donator. Yeah, I'm down to gain some weight, man. I mean, like, I'm gonna gain weight in my training. It's gonna happen. I'm trying. I don't want to be. I get heavy. It's hard to sleep and things like that. And I'm gonna have to get a CPAP machine and do all that stuff. But I mean, that's just the name of the game. I want to get as I get heavier, I'd like it to be purely muscle, or as much muscle as possible. I know there's gonna have to be some kind of cushion for the pushing, but I mean, I want to definitely stay and make it as much muscle as possible, and transform as much of this fat into muscle as possible. But at some point, she has to get some sleep next to me. If I'm snoring like a freight train all the time, kind of sucks. So I need to get that CPAP machine ASAP. Because I definitely have sleep apnea, and the heavier I get, the worse it gets. How tall is Artem Morozov, would you say? Oh, probably about 6'3" or so. Chance Shaw in the house. What's going on, bud? Chance, thanks for tuning in. Arm Wrestling Gamer says, some good flop action today. I was surprised. Yeah, there was definitely some good floppers. Thanks for providing great commentary even after losing, man. Yeah, it was definitely difficult switching my mindset off my loss. And I definitely caught myself a few times during the matches just staring off into the abyss, just thinking about my match. But I was trying not to bring the whole match, the whole commentary down. Lorenzo, I went 2-0 right and 1-2 left-handed, bro. I feel you, Lorenzo. We both had bad days arm wrestling today. Then Zach Wall says, great job on the mic. The road to elite isn't a straight line. That's true. Daniel, he's wondering what your thoughts are on Chance. Thoughts on everything. Just watching the West versus SC match. Spoiler: Corey West might have arrived. Corey destroyed Ryan Espy left-handed. That was very impressive. Thoughts on Ingen arguing with Michael in the middle of the match? You know, this is Ingen's house, man. This is Ingen's house and Ingen's rules, for sure. I want to see Prunic and Toddzilla now. Oh, that would be super interesting. Sorry, Josh, next time in August. I don't know what you're talking about, Chance. Another $5 super chat from Esteban Leiva. Says, have another chalky milk, big boy. Thank you. I will have another chocolate milk if I could just find some chocolate milk. 100%. Let's see. How tall is Artem Morozov? I answered that. He was asking for your thoughts on my match there. Matt has a potty mouth. Matt definitely has a potty mouth. From Ricky Walker, the $5 sticker. Thank you, man. He's throwing all his money at me. Chance, will you do a video about your thoughts on East versus West? Chance, everybody's asking Chance all these questions. You and Ray were fun to listen to. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Replay LOL says, you need Hutchings power, Derek. Get in touch with him. Imagine with his knowledge and training. I know. I had him in my corner. Poor Todd was looking at me like, I don't know what to tell you. I just appreciate having Todd in the corner. Todd and Paul Lynn just looking at me and trying to give me what kind of advice they could. But it was flash pin. I couldn't escape, and then overpower me. I mean, there wasn't really much else to be said, you know. But I really appreciate those guys being in my corner. Derek, was also different in the Ready Goes. Well, the first Ready Go was not the way it was supposed to. The way we talked about in the meeting before the tournament, they said, it's going to be ready. They made this a very important point. They stopped us. Hey, everybody, listen. It's going to be ready, space, go. Because ready is a question. Ready is like, are you ready? So it's ready, go. That was like the cadence. But my referee, very first round, ready, go. Like, he snapped it, and I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't even get into it. I just got flashed, like, immediately. And I was like, dude. I mean, I took the loss, and I was looked at him, and I was like, what happened to the ready, space, go? And then right after, the ref, Ingen talks to him, and the ref goes, okay, from now on, I switched to ready, space, go. I was like, dude, it was supposed to be that way at the beginning, though. Like, not saying I would pin him or whatever, but I didn't even get a chance to go. Like, in my normal setup, I just got flashed. I was like, that's not what we said it was going to be. So that sucked. Charlie Fierro says, Derek, I'm around 370 pounds from a lot of enchiladas and pancakes. Hang with me for a few weeks. I'll get you to 400 pounds to slay those Easters. Thank you, man. Where would you rank Morozov and the strongest guy you pulled? Will you get stronger, destroy him? Morozov, I didn't pull everybody else. I just pulled Morozov, so he was the strongest, in my opinion. Yeah, I didn't really get on the table with everybody else, so I couldn't rank him. Derek's match was surprising to me. Also, Tobias versus Prunic. Yeah, Tobias versus Prunic was awesome. Derek, would you consider doing similar training to Todd Hutchings? Yes and no. Yes and no. Certain parts of Todd Hutchings' training is always alluring. Certain other parts, I feel like I like the way I do it. So yeah, it depends. And the after pull footage, not for me. Rankson says, what was with Todd and Ingen? Just fighting about the rules and this slanting of his arm and things like that. Let's see. I just like Marcio. Marcio is amazing. Bygone Era says, Derek is matching up against a higher level than you. To be fair, Chance can't see you match against Morozov at all. No, Chance is amazing, you guys. This is definitely not ever a knock on Chance. That's my boy. Chance has been taking a lot of matches and putting himself out there even more than I have been, for sure. So yeah, I mean, props to Chance. That's my boy. Vincentio Antonio says Tobias is a beast. That guy will be top 10 in 2 years. Well, he's number 11 right now. He might be 10th right now. Dennis Smith, $2 super chat says, keep banging big cuz. Late, did we discuss Marcio? Yeah, Marcio was fantastic today, especially once he got in that hook and stuff. The hook was really looking rock solid. He was the man. Where was the tugboat? Could have used a little more tugging. Bygone, I'm familiar with Morozov, and I'm not comparing myself to Derek, so I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Chance is he's not starting no beef. Adrian Rubalcaba says, do you think the matches today affect your ranking? Probably. I mean, I'm sure. I'm assuming I got pushed off the international rankings. I was 14th, and then all this went down. So I'm assuming I got pushed off the international rankings. It will give it a day or two for them to release them, and then. See, Corey was already ahead of me in the American rankings, the U.S. rankings. I was 4th and he was 3rd. So I don't know if that got affected today. And the North American rankings, well, Chance is here. Chance, does anything affect on the North American rankings today? Let me know for the right-handed rankings. I'm assuming I get pushed off the North American rank. I mean, the international rankings, though. Cardeccio is now ranked 2 or 3. Wow. Dennis Smith, Chance, what up, brother? Thanks for participating, Derek. No problem. Adnan. Let's see. Tell Bridget hi, says Lorenzo, says hi. Chance, you're the man. I agree. Scores on my channel, not films, but score. John Brzezinski said he's done arm wrestling in Coach Ray's latest video. He's done? Wait, does he not have any more? Yeah, doesn't he have a match booked with Toddzilla? $50 super chat. Mike, what's up, bud? Awesome job on the commentary. I can imagine how pissed off you were during that and still kept it together and did a much better job than Ray. Keep grinding. Number 1 will come. Mike, dude, thank you. Thank you for supporting the channel always, dude. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. It's a rough one. It's just like you gotta. These are coming. These hard losses are coming. It is part of the game, and I had to remind myself. It's been. Last time I lost was I got pinned right-handed against Mega Mike in that tournament. That was almost 2 years ago. Or is it over 2 years ago? That was the last time I got pinned right-handed. So, I haven't competed a ton since then, but yeah, that was the last time I got pinned. So, I knew it was coming. That sting, that hard loss is always around the corner. And, you need it sometimes to stay motivated and to keep pushing. Now, I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people that are like, oh, Derek is, whatever. That ship has sailed. He's not what we all thought he would be, whatever. But... these are it's not how hard you can hit, it's how hard you can get hit and keep coming back, all those type of sayings. So, plan to bounce back from after this and still show you guys what I can do and show you guys who I can be to all you guys. So, and obviously the most important thing is that my daughter still loves me, and she sent me a text right after and said, Dad, I love you. So that was what I needed the most, Let's see. Everybody's saying like and thumbs up. So good to see you posting so quick. Todzilla's top 3 in North America right now. Yeah, he is. He's a beast. John wants no part of Todzilla. Artem very easily. Back when Todzilla had the handlebar stash, he put the fear of God in Brzezinski's heart. Get stronger, not heavier, Dave. Yeah, Dave, I like your train of thought. No, Morozov is 195 centimeters, which is 6'5". I don't know, man. He did not seem 6'5" to me. Zilla's a freak to enter sports so late and hit such heights. I agree. Artem is new top 10 challenger now. Next match should be for that. I would love to see Morozov against one of the top guys against, I don't know. Why did Hermes pop in my head? I don't know. Someone like that. 9-month member, Spencer, just re-upped. The ship has sailed, but it's definitely not stopping. We're all here along for the ride. No one said it was a straight shot. Thank you, Spence. Always have my back, Spence. Thank you, man. Making me feel better. Cheer. What the hell happened to Dave? Did he get gassed? Yeah, basically, he got gassed. Artem versus Hermes. See, Josh knows what I'm talking about. Ryan Anderson, your commentary is really good, man. I hope you do another, maybe without Ray. Oh, man. I had fun with Ray. Ray's my boy. Good job on commentary, says Dave Anderson. Thank you. Freaks usually born from early contact to the skill they learn. I don't know. What? Charlie Fierro says, John is still the GOAT and probably would find a way versus Vanilla Godzilla. Vanilla Godzilla. Basically, if Engen says so, you say okay. End of story. Yep. Chafing Laws loses to Gennady 2-3. Yes, he did. Michael Todd needs to pull a few lower ranked guys to get the confidence back. Maybe. David says, you looked flat out there, physically flat. Against Tim, your muscles were full and you were puffed up. I was definitely a different person against Tim. And it's my fault completely. And Morozov was stronger than me today, and he executed, and congratulations to Morozov. Did you eat that chocolate bar? It might have been an anti-strength potion. I literally just opened it up on stream just now and started eating it. It's pretty good chocolate. I couldn't watch the matches, but is it true that Matt tried to punch Prunic? No, he didn't try to punch him. Prunic at one point did ruffle Matt's hair, like rub his head like Toddzilla. Matt looked pissed, but at no point did he try to punch anybody. Spencer sharing the link to subscribe. You guys, please help me get to 10K. I'm in 9,900 and something right now. What are we at?
33, I think. 99.33.
I'm 9,933 subscribers. I'm so close to 10,000. Once I hit 10,000, I can start selling merchandise on my channel. So I'm really excited. I'll bring you guys some cool shirts and stuff like that. And I don't know. Yeah, if you guys are not subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. We're at 200 people in here right now hanging out. Thank you for hanging out with me, guys. Derek, were you on less juice compared to your Tim match? All the juice, all the time. Michael Todd needs to drop down to some middleweights. Middleweight? Damn, that'd be a far drop. I'm still shocked that Dave lost. Yeah, me too. No, I'm not shocked. Gennadi's amazing. He's amazing, and he made amazing adjustments. And once he stopped Dave in that hook, I was like, oh, no. Oh, no. I love your commentary, man. Earned a new fan, bro. Good luck on, hard luck on the loss. Thank you, Sebastian. I appreciate that, man. I'm coming back, like, well, just, if anybody that thinks I might quit or just be super discouraged because of this loss, no, not at all. I need to get this whole traveling thing figured out and dialed in. Honestly, if we booked my flight and this whole travel thing, we booked it when I was just going to commentate. And then we're like, oh, hey, can you compete? So I would have liked to come here a few days earlier. There's no reason I shouldn't have. I could have came up to almost 3 days earlier because I stopped working on Saturday night and I didn't leave till Wednesday. So I could have came on Sunday. If I would have known I was competing, I would try to get here as early as possible to acclimate and get my sleep schedule dialed in. I'm not saying that was everything, but I'm saying like things like that would have helped me get in better shape for it. Back to the drawing board, and but I'm really excited about training and becoming a different type of beast for sure. I know you're super down about the match. It's only natural. I hate that that they curveballed you on the ready go. I know you'll get your head right though. Respect and support. Thanks, man. It's just part of the game. It's what it is. Everything's not perfect, and I don't want to be complaining and blaming them for everything. The world's not perfect. Hope John isn't done. Yeah, there's no way he's done. There's no way. From the type of guy. Do you know any other matches listed on King of the Table 4 other than Levon and Devin match? No, I don't. Vincentio says, I think that people will speak a lot more about Morozov in the future. He's only 24 years old. Yeah, he's a freak, dude. Is not attending actuals missing out on exclusive training sessions, says Captain Maj. Yes, I thought about that, but yeah, like I said, guys, like I was ready to leave that venue. I was pretty mad. Yeah, I could be mad for a little bit after getting my ass beat 3-0. I mean, Jesus, give me a little bit of a break. I needed to go back to the room and just bury my face in a pillow and just, I don't know, man. I didn't have any time to lick my wounds. I literally lost and ran up into the commentary booth, and then Bridget kept bringing me whiskey. So they're trying to get me nice and drunk while we're commentating. Gennady got dome popped by Hermes and came back like a boss. This loss will make you better, of course. Thank you, Mamma Mia. Got dome popped. Derek, great commentary. Thank you, Gil. I appreciate that. Hey, sometimes you're the hammer and sometimes you're the nail. It's all part of the process. Keep your head up, brothers, from the smoke. That's what I said earlier. Yep. Do you know any other matches? Nope, I don't. Sorry if you're spamming that. Dave was saying tonight, not near Dave. Ryan Bussier, what's going on, bud? Arn Morozov versus Todd Hutchings. Ooh. I'm home now. Everything hurts. Yeah, Lorenzo, I feel you. Was Dave jet lagged? I don't know. He didn't tell me if he was. Dave underestimated Gennady. I doubt it. They already had a match before. He knows what he's getting himself into. The Drew24 says, I feel bad for Derek getting so behind on the comment section. I'm trying to catch up to almost 200 people, though. I usually start falling behind. Carlo got third pro right-handed. Oh, hell yeah. There's a lot to be said about having a match set in time and being near your zone versus this scenario. Yeah, but I mean, if I want to be number one in the world one day, then I got to get used to that, right? I'll unsub to help you, Derek. You're welcome. Says Nightball12. Well, thank you. You know, do what makes you happy, bro. Do you see Corey West beat Ryan Espy left-handed? Yes, I did. Smoke1848 says, when you see Morozov smashing people in the after-pull footage, you'll feel a little better. Oh, was he destroying everyone? Yes. Was he really? Who was Morozov destroying in the after-pulling sessions? I didn't see. How did Morozov feel when you gripped up? Super strong. Super strong. I just subscribed with my 2 extra accounts to bring those numbers up. Thank you, Adrian. I appreciate that, man. And you were expecting him to be as strong as he was? Yes, I was expecting Morozov to be as strong as he was. I was hoping I was going to be stronger, and I wasn't. Joe says, honestly, you got some good experience in regardless. Yes, for sure. The goat says Derek's pretty good at commentating. Had a nice dynamic with Coach Ray too. Yeah, we were doing a lot of joking around. And Charlie Fierro says, reserve me a shirt, big fella, 4XLT, no crop tops, bruh. That's on Engen. You got to reach out to Engen Thursday. I know he says he's going to have extra shirts to sell, the signed ones. And then once we hit 10K, I'll have some shirts to sell on my channel. Have you done any sightseeing or plan to before you fly back? I was telling Bridget, tomorrow we have a full day tomorrow, or today technically, all Sunday, and then we fly back on Monday. So I would like to, we have to get a COVID test done today. But besides that, I would love to go sightseeing or do something. But she kind of just wants to hang out, I think, and go down to the beach. There's a beach like across the street. But yeah, we'll do something. Yeah, Corey crushed SP today, yes. Let's see. Gennady versus Devin is a very interesting match if it ever happens. Yep. Derek, do you end up after pulling? Nope. I just remember, man, a hole in the pocket feels. man with hole in pocket feels cocky all day. There you go. Ray wound you up. Yeah, he did. I'm saying when they eventually do post some Derek, we'll feel better seeing him smash some other greats. There we go. If Ingen can put these East vs. West together events in Turkey, why can't you have one in the States? That would be cool. East vs. West thing in the States. Or maybe they alternate. That would be even better. So maybe like, okay, Josh Grant, Herman Stevens, Chance, they're all helping, and I can help too. Maybe we host one in the United States and the next one in Turkey. The next one in the United States, the next one in Turkey. That would be cool. Then they can fly over here. Then we can start seeing how travel affects everybody. Let's see. I just subscribed to your channel. I know you'll be #1 guys soon in the USA. Thank you, Das Ankit. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. MC says, oh, sorry. Good question. With all the money in sports, I'm surprised even a niche sport like arm wrestling isn't running major events in the US. I agree. Hope we see a lot more Marcio. Me too. Marcio was killing it, man. I said earlier, I think Artem beats everyone today there right now. He's a beast. Yeah, Morozov is a beast. Matt said that was the strongest guy he's ever gripped up on the left. Well, there you go. Matt Mask agrees with me that Morozov is an absolute monster. When's probably Morozov is in top 5 heavyweight right now. When is North versus South, Kappa? The triangle of Prunic, Tobias, and Morozov is interesting. Just proves styles make matches in 4-way with you. I think there could be some good matches in there for sure. I got to get to that level, guys. It's not about just being at the level. It's just proving it. I like that better. It's not about being at the level. It's just proving, right? So it doesn't matter if next week on a Thursday I'm at that level. It's about proving it the day of, when I need to prove it, and being there the day you need to prove it. So it doesn't matter if you walk around there, you got to be there when you need to be there. And that's really what's important, right? So it's the little things, making sure all that comes together is what's important. I feel like Western arm fighters are always expected to fly across the world, then come here too occasionally. I miss WL. Derek's performance shows why travel sucks. Maybe. Darren Legacy says, the stream lagged and disconnected, wasted my $15. I'm sorry, man. I know when I was commentating, they were in the booth. They were getting routers and trying to fix the connection. They were saying that the internet connection here sucks, and it does. The internet in this hotel is trash, 100%. Yes, absolutely. Having the U.S. next time, that'd be awesome. Great idea about alternating East versus West events from East to West. That would be cool. Part of the victory is preparing for travel. Yep, I agree, and I messed that up. And yeah. MC says, yeah, it's maybe been less about you, Derek, and more about Morozov. Apparently last time he wasn't near full power. He said he may be a lot higher ranked than we thought, is tested more. I'm going to beat him. I'll come back. I'm coming after Morozov. First off, this is not done. Me and Artem, this is not the last time we'll see each other. Not by a long shot. Did Larry pull anyone? I saw him after pulling a bunch. I didn't see how they went, but I saw Larry on the after pulling table, so I'm sure you'll see videos of it. Wasn't a way to support arm wrestling. Yeah. East versus West in the USA. I agree. Canada invade Scotland. as a Viking and complain about the boat ride when your head comes off. Yeah. Can't invade Scotland is got you. Okay. I'm feeling I'm feeling you. Krasny versus Marcy on Corey, Hermes versus Mask and WL, they struggle with travel as well. It matters. Sightseeing would be awesome. I agree, we gotta go see some stuff. I'm hoping to see a match between you and Corey soon. I'm down. So right now, how drunk are you? Says Lorenzo. Oh no, I'm not drunk at all. I had a double, 2 more doubles. I had 6 doubles.
What?
Wait, yours were doubles, you right?
I brought you 2 doubles.
You brought me two rounds. You brought 3 total. 1 for him, 2 for me.
Yeah.
And then the other guy that was working there brought me a triple. Yeah.
That's nice.
So I'm not drunk at all, but yeah, I had like 6 whiskeys. Charmley, wish the stream was working when I went to watch. Love you, bro. Next East vs. West should be an away game for Europe. That'd be cool. Sasquatch, thank you for the support, man. Gilgamesh, Derek versus Tobias. When? I gotta prove him at that level, man. Drew24 says core sports should already know if the internet is good enough, etc., and come to the U.S. next time in a place with no internet issues. And for someone better in the booth, both camera angles. And someone better in the booth with both camera. Hey, I was in the booth. What do you mean someone better in the booth? That was me. I was in the booth. I was in the booth with, unless you're talking about the guy that works the camera angles, I wasn't that guy. I was commentating. I was in that booth. Didn't Gennady elbow foul losing position when he was down 2-0 against Dave? Oh, I don't remember the specifics. I don't remember the specifics. That'd be crazy if they go back and rewatch it and he did. June 4th tournament in Cincinnati. We'll maybe get some more domestic traveling going on. Go to some more tournaments in the United States, start flying around some of those. Maybe I'll get some super matches. Some people pay for my travel. You're going to destroy your next opponent, says Brad Butler. I feel bad for the next American that I have to arm wrestle. Yeah. I have some pent-up frustration for the next American I have to arm wrestle. And the next international guy. Fuck that. But I mean, I just feel like the next match I'll have will be in the United States probably. So yep. Derek, you knew any after pull? No, I did not, man. I was too pissed off and I was too weak. I was just a mad little weak person, and I went back to the room to lick my wounds. Brandon, let's go. Ryan, you and Ray were great. Cracked me up a few times. Good. Ray was funny. He made me laugh. So true. You can lose everyone in practice, but if you smash the tournaments, yep. Derek recommends sports psychologist. MC says John was right about that first pin on him, right? I was thinking he was. Yeah, that was a weird pin, but hey, they gave it to him. Derek, you're the man. 2 comms. Says Liam Saunders. Thank you, man. Jeremy Humble, short notice. I caught up to the chat, by the way, guys. 200 people in here, and I caught up. That's right. Remember, chat master. Don't ever sleep on it. I might get my ass kicked today on the table, but I'm not getting my ass kicked by the chat. Jeremy Humble says, short notice, stepped up, no worries, keep on trucking, Mr. Smith. Oh, yeah, we're moving forward. Fan recommendations suck, though. I agree. Your beast man just got to have the right prep time. Thank you, Arm Wrestling Opinion. I agree. Just a little time to prep. Now, I mean, I wasn't in bad shape, you guys. I wasn't in bad shape just like today. I was not the guy. I was not the guy today, and he was the guy. I was definitely not the guy. He definitely was the guy. So that definitely happened today, 100%. So, we move forward. This is we will rebuild. We will rebuild. You guys. Drew24. Okay, we need to back this chat log further. It's too easy for Derek now. He's evolving. 5 memberships for you to give out. There you go. That was not a guy. That was a Terminator. I know, right? Looks like Ivan Drago. Thoughts on Todd versus Prunic? Oh, man, that'd be a good one. I think everybody wants to see that. Prunic has been looking invincible lately, but today, I mean, he bled. He shows that he can bleed. He is a man. He is a mortal man. So that was interesting to watch for sure. That's all you guys got for me? Man, I honestly feel bad for Michael. He got robbed. Yeah, that match, that sucks for him. But, hey, I got screwed my first match. Yeah, Michael Todd was robbed. Derek, it's going to be terrible on your way back home with Monster Michael Todd. I'm not going home with him. He's flying out like right now or like a couple hours. He said he flies out at 6 a.m. So that's in a few hours. But they don't have high tech, I guess. Todd versus Prunic. Round 1, Monster Michael Todd was invincible. Yeah, he was. He looked amazing round 1. The Schmo says, if you want to gain weight, come visit me in Norco. Got you on the smoked brisket, pork butt, tri-tip, whatever you want. Really? We gotta go to Norco.
I love Norco.
Okay. Horse country it is.
Yeah.
Coming out.
I love horses.
Your commentary skills are damn good. Thank you, Resner. You know, I love arm wrestling. I could talk about it forever. Derek, read War and Peace now and come back and let us know what you think. All right. Another member in the house, Fighter Frank. Welcome to the pay-per-view level membership. Hey, I appreciate another member in the house. Members. Guys, freaking awesome. I will do more and more membership exclusive content for you guys. I've been trying to push it out. I'll get more of it 100%, I promise. Yeah, definitely going to get you guys some more stuff. Derek, Monster Michael Todd made Revolve's work though. Yep, good job, Derek. Psych, LOL. Stizzy, I'm coming here starting your shit. All right.
Today's not the day.
Today's not the day, Stizzy. Not today. It's frustrating to watch Dave lose. His gas tank is so small he needs better adjustments. Yep. Sean Cutler says, I'll say it again, man, that was not you today. Your 90% warming up was only my 70%, and I'm not your level. I think you were drugged or something. Dude, I was just like, I couldn't, when you were doing that, I was like, oh my God. I stopped you. I was like, yeah, that's enough. Like, I felt I was not excited about my match right after that. Cataract needs to be a part of this squad, says Brand. Yeah, Cataract could have taken my spot, man. He could have filled in very nicely. What's the best place to bring arm wrestlers from all over the world to pull? I don't know. I mean, what's super central, the most central place? I don't know.
Why would it be central? It should be like somewhere in New York.
Oh, where the most arm wrestlers are. Like, you just do a big geographical GPS lockdown thing and figure out where everybody's at and then find the most central spot.
Vegas.
Nightball, yeah, Vegas. Definitely Vegas. Nightball 12 says, just want to stop by and say you and Ray worked hard as a duo before I head to bed. Have a good night, man. Thank you for coming through. Let's see. Jeremy Humble says, what do you think about the Todd H and Barbosa? About Todd H and Barbosa look jacked. Yeah, Marcio, dude. People.
Didn't I say that? I said Marcio was the biggest looking one other than
yeah, Marcio looked
the biggest.
He looked huge. He was definitely jacked. I'm still getting messages on my phone from people right now trying to make me feel better about myself. Thank you to the community for trying to cheer me up. Yeah, I mean, Todd Hutchings did what Todd Hutchings does. Marcio was more. I expected Todd to do that. That's what I expected to happen. Todd is on a tear lately. He hasn't been losing to anyone. He's the man. Marcio, it was good to see him get back out there and show everybody what he's capable of. And he definitely had some grinders, and he had to make some awesome adjustments, and he did. And he was able to take the win on both hands. So huge props to Marcio. I was really excited to see him out there performing. Nate, Mike kept me blowing my lungs and screaming when he stared at Rivaz holding him center table. Total badass. Fighter Frank, you're classy. You represent the U.S. well. Always proud of repping Derek. Thank you, man. Y'all are gonna make me cry. MC says, yeah, Dave losing after the first two blew my mind. First two showed he was way stronger. Drag racer versus a very strong technician. Yep. Brandon says, Derek, you're the man. You'll get him next time. Took balls to take that match on short notice. Yeah, but I didn't want to be called a European Dodger. Everybody calls Devin a European Dodger. I don't want to be called that later on in life. Everyone loses sometimes unless you're Levon. Says, well, Levon's lost too, all right? Just not in a few years. Derek, eventually needs to be a Morzov rematch. There will be a Morzov rematch. There will be a Morzov rematch. He's on the list now. He's on the list. Like, he's on the list. I don't know what to say. I mean, I have a list of people that have beat me, that have shut me out, and I have to go beat them. And he's on the list. He put himself on the list. I didn't put him on the list. He put himself on the list, and that's his fault. I mean, he's gonna have to pay the, consequences of being on the list. You're not allowed to shut me out like that because then I have to come back for you. Recommend a new Netflix movie for you to watch senior year. Super funny. You two will lols.
That's the one I watched.
Oh, no, watching that movie. Stizzy, I left you a nice comment on your recent video. You're a great dude. I wish you all the best going forward. Stizzy, what did you leave? What comment did you leave on my video? Hater. If you ain't losing, you ain't challenging yourself enough unless you're Levon. I know, right? You are the guy inside, and this loss doesn't define you. Sit with it, then go home and back to work. Yep. Thoughts on Devin after tonight's results? Thoughts on Devin? Did Devin do something tonight? I don't know if anything I saw or participated in has anything to do with Devin. Or like, how does anything have to do with Devin? I'm trying to think of a way it'll. Devin pulled Matt Mask, and I'm trying to connect some. I'm trying to do some arm wrestling math in my head and connect some dots to find out how something here would have something to do with Devin. The only person he's pulled recently was Matt. I don't know how Matt felt or how he thinks he felt or what level he thinks he's at right now. I don't know. I don't. This does not change thoughts on Devin.
Devin pulled 3 people today.
He did?
That's what they say in Quebec.
Oh, I didn't see that.
It's at the very bottom. People start talking about it.
Oh, damn. I'm going to catch back up. You guys are going fast. Sorry, I was actually trying to answer the questions. Sean Carter, you better schedule math Derek tomorrow. That was 70%. That was 90%. You get a ranking. Barcelona was large. I would say the South Africa should be the place to being all arm wrestlers together. Europe, North Australia, or North America, and Australia. I'm holding a tournament in Kharkov. Y'all come. Devin won 3 left-hand matches today. Oh, okay. Did Mask get pissed at Prunic for the head rub? Can't wait to see you back in action, sir. Onward numbers. It looked like he was pretty mad. I don't know. Sean Crowther's in here. Hopefully he can tell us if Matt was that pissed. Last question. Who do you think takes 110? I don't know. Who takes 110? I don't know what you mean. Where does Morzov stand now? He's a freaking monster. Is where he stands. You versus Ravaz next. Ravaz is. I don't know. Ravaz is gonna. I'm definitely out of the international rankings, right? So Ravaz is going to be in the international rankings. Tobias. Oh wait, he lost right-handed, huh? Oh, he lost in 3-2 right-handed to Marcio, even though it was an amazing war. But it's an opinion-based ranking, so. But I'm sure they'll put Tobias in the rankings. It would make sense to. I don't know. And I was at 14th, so 15th. I'm pretty sure I'm getting pushed out. Pretty sure. Unless they just want to show some love and just leave me in there just to be nice. Which I don't. If I don't belong there, I don't want to be in there. Devin pulled 3 people. Yeah, I didn't. I go back and watch that. I didn't know. Monster Marco Talib was billed as 64 in website. He towered over Morzov. Oh, his build as 6'4". Yeah, no, Morzov's definitely not 6'5". I have the smallest wrist in the world. How can I be good at arm wrestling? Just train, man. Just keep training. It just takes time to build the tendons and everything, get your wrist bigger. Yeah, Matt was really pissed. Okay. Man, I usually chatting to other people in chat. When it gets read out, it makes me dafter than I am. Toddzilla. People just said Toddzilla. John B, Todd H, or Prunic. John B until proven otherwise. Drew 24, you're not getting me. Millie Saganashvili said it's time to train nothing but top roll for a whole year. Derek, you're gonna have to gun for Morzov. Yeah. Oh. Do you guys hear what he said in his interview after our match? I thought he'd be stronger. Now, that makes sense. I'm pretty big. I'm bigger than him, so I guess he would assume I was going to be stronger. But still, it hurts to hear that someone say that.
Yeah, but then after the Matt Mask match, he was nicer.
Yeah.
He said that both of you guys were strong or something.
I don't know. Did he say that, guys? Did Morzov say something about me being strong after the Matt Mask match? Thoughts on Cleve Dean after... What? Brick nose. People just ask me random questions now. For merch, are you going to order inventory or go through a print-on-demand site? I'll probably do a drop shipping site, but I also have my shirt just came out on Filthy Power. You guys, I have my own shirt. If anybody wants to wear, a guy who just lost shirt, you guys, Filthy Power FilthyPowerIndustries.com, discount code AWDerek15. They just came out with my shirt. I'm not sure if it's on the website or anymore. Do I have any moderators in here? Can someone go look, FilthyPowerIndustries.com, and see if they have my shirt? They just I know they have the shirt done. They sent me pictures of it. It's all done, ready to go. I wonder if they put it on the site. Can someone look real quick and tell me? If so, you guys, go buy my shirt. I got my face on there and everything. It says Filthy Power, and it shows me with my crown and stuff. That would be awesome, dude. If someone sends me a picture of you guys wearing my freaking face on you, I will lose my shit. I just want to see one person send me a picture of them wearing a shirt with my face on it. That's all I want, and my life will be complete. I will have made it. I don't know what I made it to, but I made it to a level where somebody's wearing my face on them. Oh, Derek Backwards says, maybe you're not using good enough steroids. I know, I need all the steroids. Dad strength. What's your honest opinion? Who's winning, Devin or Levon? Well, Levon's still a favorite, but Devin's getting more and more impressive. Do you think college should start to pull some guys in internationally? Maybe Matt Master College? Matt Master first college? Nah, I think college still has to train. Dave Anderson says, effing Marshmallow. Marcio is so underrated. I agree. So how does it feel to be as big as you? I'm jelly. I don't know what it's not like to be as big as me. East vs. West 3, Texas, Utah, now Devin pulled evidently so much arm wrestling today. Oh, dude, there was more. There was also LA Fit Expo today, and there was the Hawthorne, Nevada event today, which had super matches on it. He said 5 sentences in translation. Was a thought to be stronger. Probably said it was easy. Said it was so easy. The West don't train top roll wrist flexion exercises. Oh, I'm gonna crush Morzov one day. Oh man, Derek versus Brandon Filthy Power. Has he leveled up yet? Brandon's moving along steadily. He knows how to get strong. That's for sure. Brandon was showing it off on Facebook. That he was. What do you think about Eric Spoto? What? Brick Nose, stop it. I'll buy that shirt, man, says Ryan. Hell yeah. Derek, did prep time affect your performance? Can't wait to see you fired up. I don't know, man. Just today, Morzov was the man. Yeah. Would you sign it if I bought it? If I'm not shipping it, they're shipping it from Vegas to you, so I wouldn't see the shirt. But if you want to send it to me, and I'll send it back to you, and I'll sign it. Or if I see you in person, I'll sign it. You went so far back, I could not remember saying those words. Couldn't find the shirt. Thank you, Spence, for looking, though. I appreciate that. Okay, where are we at? Oh, you guys that all looked for it, thank you for looking. What do you think about Ryan saying he would beat Devin left-handed when he just got destroyed by Corey? Apparently, from what I'm hearing, Devin doesn't lose to anybody left-handed right now. Who was I talking to? I was talking to Evan Burgoyne. He said Devin is the man left-handed right now in North America. Easily. That's what they said. Did Mika pull at Hawthorne? Love that dude's energy. I don't know. I'm way behind. Tell Bridget, take care of my boy. We're all proud of you, bro. I'm going to go lick my own wounds. Tell my nephew Noah good luck. He competes in Supers tomorrow. Oh, okay. You heard that. All right. How do you see Corey West wins? It was on the TAL web, Facebook, or in YouTube page. TAL, Texas Arm Wrestling League. Just a merch idea. Maybe you should have a shirt design that has your name as a heavy metal logo. Oh, Bridget has some badass ideas for shirts, and I got some cool ideas for shirts and hats and stuff too. So, yeah. It's not going to be like pure arm wrestling stuff, so you won't look like a weirdo wearing it, but it'll be kind of just badass stuff to wear. And I'm going to have some of my team stuff on there. If you guys want to represent my arm wrestling team, I'll have some of my team shirts on there too. So it's like Southern California Arm Wrestling Team. Pretty cool shirts. You might have already answered this. Who you lined up to fight next? What is next for you? I'm going to start training, and I'm going to go see what options, what's offered to me, what options I have. When I get home, I'll weigh out the options, schedule something probably about a month out or so, and see what's around and where I could travel to. Definitely want to pull. I want to get back into the gym, feel good about myself, and then get back to the swing of things for sure. So I feel like next week I'm gonna feel like amazing. I feel like next week I'm gonna be so freaking strong, and that's frustrating. That I don't feel strong today, but next week I'm gonna feel like a tank. I can just feel it. I'm gonna feel great, and that's frustrating. I want to feel great now. Where do you see Morzov ahead of me? Corey West versus Reef or 10 would be great now. Oh, that would be crazy to see. I would love to see that. Derek, it's only up from here. Looking at Todd and John, the next generation is scary. Yep. Okay. Take growth hormones, dear Derek. Thank you, Kratos. Okay. Yours, Marcio, would be amazing. Marcio dude, everybody looks stronger than me today. So, I don't know, man. It's hard for me to even think I'm me versus any of these top guys. Sounds like an interesting match today. So, all right, guys. What are we at? 70 minutes? That's an hour and 10 minutes. You guys hung out with me. You hung out with me here in Istanbul. Bridget's been laying in the bed, reading the messages. Yeah. Mood is getting better. Getting better and better. For sure. I was more down on my luck. I'm still going to be sad. I wanted to scream. But I'm here. I have not screamed. But this is like, you know, this is the part that defines like someone that has like this drive and this champion mindset thing, you know? Like when you get your ass beat or when things don't go your way, then what happens? And this is one of the reasons I love the sport, man. You know? So everybody, it's funny because most of you guys don't know, only known me since I started doing social media, so the last like year or two. I've been doing this 12 years. So the 10 years before I started doing social media was me just getting my ass beat everywhere. So this is not a new feeling to me. I'm at a higher level now, and so it's more visible, my ass whoopings. But I'm no stranger to this feeling and to getting right back at it. So you guys, thank you for following. Follow me when we get back. We're gonna make this into something amazing. I promise you, we're going forward. Carolyn, I know you're gonna go back and watch this. Much love, Carolyn. I know you'll be here watching this always. You're always there. And thank you, everybody, saying all these positive things right now. I see you guys saying all this stuff. Oh, why are you so happy you got whooped, my boy? Mindset is why you lost, says Jafari Productions. Mindset is why you lost? No, my mindset was pretty good. I guess I could have been a little more aggressive, but that wasn't the thing. I physically wasn't there today. Like I didn't have it. He was too strong for me. But anyway, all right. I'm gonna head out, guys. All right. I'll talk to you guys later. Once again, thank you for everything. Subscribe. I'm so close to 10K. Please subscribe. Tell your friends to subscribe. Share the channel.